Today we're testing out two tools that are the Batman and Robin of precision. One measures to the fraction of a hair, and the other one drives screws so fast you'll think it's late for a meeting. So today we got two precision tools in the shop, the Fanttik E2 Ultra electronic screwdriver and the Fowler Swiss Ultra Cal V1 digital caliper. So let's talk about the Fowler digital caliper. This is a really nice digital caliper, and I would say, as a tool junkie, probably one of the nicest ones I own. This thing is pretty much precision engineering wrapped in stainless steel. The range is 150 millimeters, and it has a resolution to 0.01 millimeters. The accuracy is plus or minus 20 micrometers. That's really accurate. Thinner than a human hair. And it has a 3.5 millimeter heavy duty frame, and this caliper has some nice weight to it. It actually feels really good in your hand. It's also IP67 rated, which is dust proof, water resistant, and even sneeze proof. It has absolute and increment measurement modes. It also has an inch to millimeter conversion with the push of a button. And it has Fowler's lifetime warranty, which is really nice to know when you're buying such a precise piece of equipment. And here's the really cool part. The caliper could connect directly to your cell phone via Bluetooth. That means measurements can be beamed straight to your cell phone or a spreadsheet so you don't have to write them down. It's sort of like the caliper and the phone are gossiping behind your back. Hey, that bore is 1.234 millimeters. All right, now let's actually test this caliper out. Let's see how easy it is to connect the Fowler caliper to the app to connect it to your phone. So we're just going to click here in the app, and we're going to see our caliper is right here. And we're going to connect it, which is simple connection. You can also pair it. Let's just hit no for now. And we can see here it's now paired. And as we're opening it up, it's showing right on our cell phone. That's how simple it is. So all we're using is this Sylvac app, and you see it's completely connected. So now let's get into measuring something real quick. So I went into Bambu Lab Studio, and I made this little sort of cylinder with a hole in it so we could check out the measurements. Now, it was interesting because Bambu Lab Studio, when I dropped in like a cube or a cylinder, I was always under the impression it was like 1 inch by 1 inch, but it actually dropped them in as 55.6. Now I'm wondering if that's actually equating for sometimes when you print stuff, it is a little bit off. So I was wondering if that equated for that. Okay, so let's get this little cylinder measured. As you saw in Bambu Lab Studio, which showed it as 51.2 millimeters. But if it is true to size and it's equating for the printing, this should only be 50.8. So let's see where we go. Look at that, 50.88. So slightly off, but actually really close. Now let's measure the inside bore and see if we get the same thing. This should be 1 inch or 25.4 millimeters. Actually really close, look at that, 25.43. So that's one of the reasons why you really need a caliper, is if you're trying to really create precise 3D prints. The pros are it's ridiculously accurate, it is rugged enough to endure my shop and my use, and the data logging and being able to connect it via Bluetooth to my phone actually save a lot of time. The con is this caliper comes at a premium price tag, maybe more than you would spend as a DIYer or a maker, but if you're a pro maker, this is probably something you'd want to invest in, especially that it comes with a lifetime warranty. Okay, let's check out the Fanttik E2 Ultra electronic screwdriver. This is all about assembling in style. It has up to 0.6 Newton meters torque. Now that's not a lot of torque for a drill, but that is perfect for working on your electronics or your 3D printers. It has 270 RPMs. It has an 800 milliamp rechargeable battery. That's 2.3 times more than the older model of the electronic screwdriver from Fanttik. It also comes with 50 magnetic bits, He also comes up with a pop-up storage tray, which is seriously satisfying to open. And it also has an EDS safe tweezer and actually a small pry bar. This screwdriver won't build you a deck, but is perfect for working on your electronics, your models, or your prototypes. These are 2 items you should really consider integrating into your workshop. The caliper will make sure your projects are in spec, and the screwdriver will make sure they're assembled smoothly. It's like having a perfectionist friend and a hype man all in the same shop. One says that's exactly 1.34 millimeters, and the other says, cool, let's screw it together. And that's it for this episode of Shop Upgrades. Big thanks to Fowler and Fanttik for sending these products, and make sure you like and follow for episode 3. And drop a comment below if you've seen my 10mm socket. For more on 3D printing, DIY, and maker projects, make sure you like and follow Maker Build It, and remember, keep on making. Oh, and remember, tools are not just about measuring or screwing things in, they'll help you build confidence as you take on bigger projects.